choked him bad. He whooped my ass.
Was that the Crucible?
Nah, I choked in the Crucible, but that ain't really a battle. But my first round was super good. He beat the shit out of me because I choked, but my first round was really good. They told me if I didn't choke, I'd have made it to the next phase. That's why I was so salty about it. Like, tell me, because they give feedback. They told my opponent he rapped too fast, shit like that. I'm waiting on my feedback. They're like, yeah, this was dope. You got believability, the aggression. I'm waiting on the feedback. Like, all right.
But what else?
They didn't tell me I needed to work on shit. They like, just don't jersey. And I had never choked. They tell me like, you don't choke you in there. I was like, damn, that was a long ride home.
In prepping for this podcast, I've learned how big Columbus battle rap is. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was asleep. I knew your name, but I didn't know anybody else. So like after watching your videos, I tried to come in unbiased. But it felt like with your presence and like stage presence and the way you perform, it kind of made it was hard for me to stay biased from the beginning because it's like you went over the crowd so easily. So one of my first questions is, because I love a good origin story. I want to take it back. How did you get into battle rap?
So I've been rapping for a long time, right? So when I first started rapping, I was like 8. All my homies was like 13. I told them I was like 10, so I was the little homie. But they didn't know how much of the little homie I was. So they was writing raps. I bet I could write a rap. I write a rap and they gassed it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I started writing raps. And I think the battle rap influence came when the first song I ever recorded was to the Steady Mob instrumental.
That'd be hard.
Yeah.
Bars was crazy. The rhythm. Couldn't find it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was rapping, just Brookhaven hallways, street corner, but I watched like Reed Dollars and Cassidy and the early Philly scene, and I've been watching battle rap. I always felt like even when I did make music, my style was more catered to the grittier, the street corner, the battle rap aspect, and I was a big fan. So how I really started battling, I'm gonna skip some. We're gonna get to the point. I had cooked multiple people, bro. Like I remember Northland football game that's battling. I walked up like y'all here disrespecting me. They like what? And I gave them like 5 bars. Like everybody went crazy. The cops at the game was like, oh, y'all gotta break it down here. Shut it down. I got a screenshot of a motherfucker I never knew I said it to until he tagged me in a post one day. Like, tagged me in a tweet. Wow. Like, yeah, I'll never battle again after what Ghostt did. I was like, I didn't even know I knew you, bro.
That's the body and pass.
So I had been doing it like that. So I went to a URL event as a fan. Right?
Was that the Summer Madness joint?
Summer Madness. Summer Madness 6. Tay-Rock Battle Hollow the Dawn.
I remember that
fan. I knew people already in the crowd from battle rap Twitter and shit. This dude named Raj. Shout out my homie Raj. He might fuck around and watch this too. Raj put on Twitter like anybody want to battle in the line. Because battle rap for the wolves, bro. Like, you're going to be in that line like 3 hours before they even open the door. It's what it is.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Like, that's why I be looking bitchless. Like, that's why battle events be looking bitchless, you know what I mean? So, and they be scaring the hoes away. They be like, motherfuckers be all aggressive. Yeah, they be all aggressive and shit. Yeah, so,
Yeah, because I was like, want to go see this dude? We about to have on a podcast, and they're like, oh yeah, let's put up online. It's just gun bar.
Yeah.
He got like he ain't wearing his mask though.
Do not take a lady to those.
And like my lady, she's from Thailand, so like
unless they're interested. If they're not interested, it's gonna be very hard to get them to like.
It's like it's just 2 people yelling at each other on stage.
She gonna be like, that's mean.
Is who y'all be interviewing?
You keep.
Yeah, man.
Oh shoot!
You good. You bring your girl to a battle event, motherfucker liable to. She got anything. She could be gorgeous. That motherfucker see your phone crack the screen. That's a battle bar right there. Like, like, it's gonna be like her iPhone, the Mac crack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
just like
now everybody looking at you like
I told you on the ride.
You on the ride. Bitch, don't ever pull your phone out.
You ain't got a sure yet.
Yeah, get a new fucking phone. Damn, you know what I'm saying?
He
So the dude made the tweet. Rise made the tweet. I bid on it. Like, shit, I'll battle you. But I've been rapping for years, so I had the advantage on you. So me and Rise battled in the line, but I don't think he had his material together. So I got over on him in the line, right? So what happens with that is, now I got like 30 friends in the line because I just rapped. They heard me rap.
Yeah.
And we went for battling, everybody was just rapping verses and shit. And they all like, oh, you fired. Obviously, what I look like, motherfuckers don't expect me to rap how I'm about to rap. They expect me to be subliminal, criminal, lyrical. So I end up going in. Y'all know who Queen's Flip is?
Yes. That nigga that grab his cars and shit.
He really involved in the battle culture heavy, but most people know him because he always doing stupid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So he was up there riffing the crowd, hyping everybody up. He like, we got any rappers in the crowd? So like my mans I rode with pointed at me. So then all 30 of the people we were by in line pointed at me. So then everybody else, they just seen people pointing. They're pointing at me. I got big ass glasses on. I know what it looked like. You feel me? Like I have my tattoos covered and shit. People laughing and pointing at me. I'm like, oh, they think I'm a bitch. All right, bet. So all right, watch this. So I get up there. Somebody I met through battle rap Twitter. That's my homie now. His name we call him K. Will. He is in the front row. Queen's Flip looking at me like, oh, you can rap? I was like, ask him. Pointing at K. Will. K. Will like, my man, nice. He had golds in, so Queen's Flip, I don't trust nobody with gold. So the dude I battled from Philly, he spit like a mixtape verse, they booing. Because New York is different. Like the UR stage in New York is different.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's different. They the wolves. So before I even battled him, though, I'm asking for Rise. Like, come up here. We could do what we just did outside up here, you know?
Yeah.
Rise, nowhere to be found. They bring the dude from Philly. So now I'm like, damn. So I freestyle a little bit, and then I mix in some of the shit I had for Rise, and I get him out of here real quick. Get him out of here. They're going crazy. They're like, where Norb's at? Where Norb's at? And I'm just like, damn. It's my first time ever at an event. You feel me? I'm like, damn.
Let's show the stage that big.
I'm like, damn, it's like 1,400 people here. I'm rocking this bitch, so I'm like, all right, bet. Rise come up there after. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't know what to say. Not like I so then Rise get like a bar off. The shit was hard. It was some shit like it's gonna be like babies. The blade gonna be like babysitting your little brother. You gonna hate being stuck with it or something like that. They going crazy. And Rise a little short white dude. So you know they went crazy. Like damn, he got it like that. So what I do where I fuck up because I got the Philly dude out of here like. This is where I fuck up. This is around when Hurricane Harvey happened, right? Granted, I'm trying to freestyle because I just spit some of the shit I was supposed to spit to Rise. Make a Hurricane Harvey bar. Somebody go, it's too soon. I said, I don't give a fuck. I ain't from there. No, I ain't mean it like that. But they violated. I'm like, damn. So they start booing me. So I'm like, oh. Wow. So I get off the stage. I get in the crowd. Everybody dapping me. I'm like, I don't want to dap y'all. Y'all just boo me. Yeah. They're like, but you was amazing. I'm like, fuck you. So what that turned into, because I had told people for years I would rather battle. Columbus battle rap been around a while. I didn't know that. When I found out, I think I found out in like, I'm going to say 2015, 2016. Somebody shared a clip. And I commented how I get on one of these leagues. And he ain't respond. I know how I go. I ain't give a fuck. He called me out the battle years later, but guess who won't respond now? But we ain't going to say his name. You know what I mean? So I do the Summer Madness shit. I do the Summer Madness shit. And like I'm telling who I roll with, my man's Crumbs. I'm telling him like on the way home, like, bro, that's a sign. He like, what? I'm like, bro, my first time at an event, a battle on the stage. Yeah. I gotta find the league.
At the time, did you realize how big that stage was? Or
yeah, but I opened for Bone Thugs once, and that was like, you know, they got big fans in Ohio, right? Yeah. So there's about 1,000 people there. So I didn't have no stage, right?
Okay.
Like, I was smooth. I done did shows and shit, but like you're saying, that's Summer Madness. If you watch battle rap, like that's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, damn, all right.
Yeah, that's a huge event. Because I read it doing my research, and I'm like, yo, that's scary.
It's my first time on the battle stage. That's like was as Summer Madness. That's a fan. And I'm like, damn.
What's up? Especially as a fan?
Yeah, it was crazy.
You ain't supposed to beat it.
Like, you had no intentions of...
Nah, I didn't know none of that was going to happen. It just happened, and I'm just like, damn, all right, this just happened. I met Hollow. He telling crimes, like, your man's just crazy. I meet Norbs in the line getting some food. He used to do, like, the PGs and shit, URL. And I'm talking to him, and the first thing he said, he like, oh, you who they was talking about? You the white boy that bodied somebody up there? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, bet, we'll be in contact. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, he's like, where your footage? I was like, I ain't got it.
I wasn't supposed to. I was
like, I wasn't.
I can't see y'all.
You just saw my resume.
The places I battled. Hey, before I was official, some of the places I was battling at, you can't have cameras out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was like, I got general admission?
Yeah, record something you're not supposed to. You know? Yeah. So I make it home. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Somebody was doing like a talent show on Facebook Live or something. Hella people spam me and tag me. So I'm like, all right.
Because they saw you at...
Nah, this ain't even, half of them may know me. Some people just know I could rap. So they tag me, boom, boom. I'm like, all right, I joined, I spit something. I forgot what I spit. And, you know, there's people there trying to be funny and shit per usual. But the consensus was he just went fucking crazy. Like, so this girl named, shout out to Nadia Ali, she a battle rapper from the city. She got on the beat too. Nadia had hit me up, like, hey, you ever thought about battle rapping? I'm like, yes.
All I've been thinking.
So I show her the Summer Madness shit. And long story short, Nadia got my foot in the door to battle in Columbus. But I had joined up a clique called His Squad, a battle clique. Should have never joined it. No knock to them. Them still my homies, but I ain't know. You know, I joined because I felt guilty. Like, you know, Nadia put me on, so I'm like, I owe her this. You know what I mean? But the competitor in me, it was like, I ain't gonna say names. This is like a couple people that they said it was nice that like fucked with the clique. I'm like, they ass. Like the competitor in me. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure. Oh, for sure.
Ass. I met one of my closest friends through that battle clique though, so shout out my homie Shoot. But Nadia got me on, and when I was first trying to get a battle plate, like, you know, they posted my shit in like the Who's Hot group, Who's Hot Battlegrounds. And they violated me, bro. Like all the battle rappers just violated me. He shitty, he this, he that.
Word. So
it lit a fire under me though. Like that. Like one dude, like he alright. I'm like, who you got for me? He had a league that was kind of popping in Ohio at the time. He said, I can't just put you in my league with no footage. I said, I didn't ask. I'm like, if you want to give me a rookie, do that. If you want to wait, do that. I was like, but I'm going to make y'all eat all these words. So what I did my first battle, I turned heel like a wrestler. I'm really humble as fucking shit, but I started dogging them. I'm like, man, you motherfuckers in y'all's 30s, y'all some local battlers. Fuck y'all, I'm the GOAT. I know it hurts y'all, I'm so great with no footage. I know I'm the greatest. I just would talk shit like that. You peasants can't stand by me. Like, nah, you fucking suck. I know it hurts. I sold 60 tickets my first battle. And these battle rap people didn't know me. But people in the city know me. They're like, so it's like, who the fuck is this dude? And I come out of nowhere, I battled a dude named Cold Jams. So this is the thing.
Oh, I know that dude. I worked with him at a store.
Cole cool as fuck.
Yeah,
cool as fuck.
But his rapping
Cole is like the archetype white battle rapper.
It's literally
and he battled me on my debut after I was disrespected. He had no chance. And the Columbus scene is real street oriented. That joke shit don't work like bro. I got hella anime bars I don't say in Columbus. I say in Columbus, my own homies gonna be looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
So I had a couple bars. I'm like,
they're gonna be like, what are you talking about?
I know it's some bars and people are reacting.
So I can't. So I battle Cole. I do Cole greasy, like greasy, bro. Greasy. They say it's worst body in Columbia. Like this is my first battle. And these people been battling for years. I show up. I got the whole building. There's like 50 plus. One person bringing out 50 is a statement. You know?
Oh no, that's that's a lot.
So they're just like, who is he? And that's when I really turned heel. I'm like, I don't fuck you a vet or not. You don't deserve me. I was just talking crazy. And then we ended up to this point, man. Like, I started pacing myself with battles and shit. Because my thing is, bro, like, if I ain't interested, I ain't interested. Like, I don't give a fuck your name bigger. Like, if I feel like the battle don't pique my interest, that's also one of my biggest downfalls. I'm so nonchalant, I don't care enough. Like, even when I did music, my homies would be like, bro, you got it. What are you doing? I record when I feel like it, bro. Like, so then I got real serious with the battle shit after that, because I kind of started taking off kind of quick. Not many people have told me they never knew Columbus had battle rap until me. You know what I mean?
I am people.
That's not the shit with my peers and none of the vets, because without them, there wouldn't be no battle leagues here, you know what I mean? But I end up leaving Who's Hot. Shout out to Juan, though, for giving me my first battle. And I joined the league I'm on now, Shots Fired. And what's funny is he my league, though. That's my dog, though. He gonna watch this, too. Hey, y'all ain't fucking like me at first. Hey, y'all ain't like me, man. Like, he thought I was just a little arrogant little asshole and shit. Like, he just thought somebody was gonna cook me. So my first battle on Shots Fired, I battled my big homie Demo. Like,
I saw that one.
Demo didn't know who he was because we both from up north. You know what I mean? And Demo's name ring bells. More of a story. And so we battled. And I'm supposed to get cooked to them, like, because he's the vet, and I don't. Me and Demo had a really good battle. Some people think he won. That's cool. I don't give a fuck. That's for them to debate. I don't debate that. You ask me, I kicked his ass. You know what I mean? I tell him, Mr. Homie, right. I smoked you, but you did good, though, you know. And then after that, AR started fucking with me. I paid, like, a little semi-name, the Ghostt dude. We paid to bring him here. 30 to him.
We was actually watching that battle earlier today.
The crowd sucked, but 30 to him, I got him out of here.
Super light.
Yeah, I got him. And then the real one, though, that really got me on notice, we booked the Chef Trez battle.
That's one of my favorite battles, watching like from beginning to end.
And so Chef Trez had seen me versus Demo before, because on Twitter he said I got it. He like, hey, you got a future. So when he battled me, he was telling my manager like, nah, the dude nice. I'm not coming to play. Like, he might kill me. He nice. Now, Chef, I did not know Chef's first round was going to be like that. Though,
Yo. All right, so can I talk about the battle for a little bit?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm talking.
No. I'm loving this right now. Because that's one of my favorite battles to watch. And like I was telling homies before, one thing I've noticed about like your battles, especially up until that point, is that it felt like you won them in the first round. But other ones I've watched prior to that point, I was like, yo, because like one thing I noticed in your battles, like you take up all of the camera when you rap, so it's like you can't help but not to root for this dude. And it's like there were some battles, just like it felt like the crowd was hyping up your opponent, like yo, like get him off you, like, stop letting him beat on you like that, right? And so, but going to this one, your first round was fire. But then, like when he came back and rebutted, I was like, "Yo, this one is different." But like, I loved it though because like it was a dogfight to the end.
I was on the ropes for sure.
And then like you came back and that's one of my favorite battles to watch.
Battle, bro. Like a lot. Like people tell me that's one of their favorite battles ever. Not just Columbus, like
because it was like. I was like, oh yeah, he got this. I was like, oh wait, he may not have this. Hold on.
His first.
Yo.
It was crazy to me, bro. He had battled Sharon. Y'all know who Sharon is?
Yeah.
Sharon ain't no.
Sharon nice.
No easy. You know, he might be cringy how he talking shit. Sharon, I'll fuck you up. You know, Sharon a legend.
Yeah, because like when I first initially like started getting into battle rap, Sharon was one of the big ones. And like I was watching a lot of King of the Dot, a lot of Smack, the different.
Oh man, I forgot.
Trez had just battled him. And what they said was it was either he just battled him or he just had battled A-Ward. Either way, both people I named are amazing.
Yeah.
And they had like a battle of the year type battle. And the next week he got me. And for him to have that first round that heavy, even though he just did that, was crazy to me. Because we battled on a Sunday. He battled on a Friday and then flew out. That was part of the deal. And then he came to Columbus. That first round, bro, standing in front of that shit, because I'm a big fan of Trez. That was brutal, bro. He was wilding on me, bro. Like, he was wilding on me. I'm just sitting there like, damn, I knew it was real when my homies wasn't poker facing. You know, like, yo, opponent say the best shit in the world. Your bro behind you like,
man, fuck out here. Shoot me.
They back there like, like, damn, somebody, I hear in the crowd, like you saying, people were so used to me being up one. Yeah. I hear in the crowd, like, Ghostt ain't never been in this situation. I'm up there like, you right. That shit crazy. Yeah, that shit hurt. Like, damn.
And that's the other thing I love, too, is, like, you gave the respect right there, too. You can see it, like, yo, it was, like, and that's what made me connect with the battle. I think that's why I like it so much. It felt like...
You usually give respect in battles. When you hear
if I think it's fire, it's fire. But also, if I think it's ass, I'm going to tell you. My face will tell. I'll look at the camera like, I do the air kick sometimes.
Because there was one battle I was watching. I forget who it was, but it was like he had a hard time standing in front of you. Like he was forgetting his lines, walking around. It was just like, man, I can't imagine. So like, how do you prepare? Like, what is your?
It's very hard, bro.
I can imagine.
Especially if you work a lot. Everybody probably prepared different. I know a lot of people like record their round on voice notes and then listen to it. I can't do that because of how I rap. If you watched me, like I'm very aggressive, yes, but sometimes I'm talking, then I'm yelling, then I'm joking. I'm so unorthodox. I feel like I don't sound like nobody. I feel like now the aggression, yeah, for sure. Right. You know what I mean? Like, but in terms of setting bars up and shit, I'm everywhere. You never know when I'm gonna start yelling. You know what I mean? You never know.
Yo, fact.
Yeah, so it's hard for me to just record a voice note like that. So what I do, I usually write punches and build around them. Or I'll even think of a concept. Like for the sneezy shit, I knew I was gonna rap about wrestling. I didn't have a single wrestling bar ready, but I knew I was gonna rap about wrestling. You know what I mean? Like I can't say what I'm gonna do next. I did the same thing for this next battle. I found a topic and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna cater around this topic.
Okay.
But basically, you know, at work you might want to disappear real quick, try to see if you can get the round down.
Okay.
You gotta find time. It's kind of hard, bro, because it's not the same as recording a song. I record a song and I fuck up. Hey, run that back. Boom. When you battle, you fuck up. That's it. Like
it's out there in the universe.
Yeah, and there's no vocals in the background if you're performing. And or the fans can say it with you. If you fuck up, you fuck up. Them fucking 10 seconds, if you choke, that shit feel like 10 minutes, bro.
I can't imagine.
It feels so long, bro. Like, I choked for maybe 15 seconds on URL. Probably not even that long. It felt like I was sitting there for 3 minutes.
That's
because I made it worse than what it was because I was panicking. Like,
No,
I'm not. No, I'm not. And I rapped like 40 seconds, but it was like, they said it wasn't that bad, but it felt like.
Because you still.
Yeah, like in the moment, it's horrible. It is very hard to prep though, bro. Because you gotta also, if I battle a motherfucker who got like a basic ass name, right? Like let's say his battle name is Jordan, right? He's probably heard every Jordan peel. You know, I'll peel Jordan, get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done heard everything in the book.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So you don't want to say it again. Yeah. So you got to be like, all right, I got to find some shit nobody said. But also, this motherfucker got 77 battles. You're not trying to watch all 77 battles. So you got to find, like, what can I say that hasn't been said? And it's so many fucking battle rappers, bro. It's borderline impossible to say something that hasn't been said. You know what I mean? And not only that, like, for example, my Chef Trez battle, for a while, I had to try to beat that performance. And that should mess you up because if you had like a really, really good performance, you're only as good as your last battle. You know what I mean? So it's just that's where the difficulty comes, bro. It's trying to say some shit you know was never said. Because there's some bars I wrote, I'm like, I'm never gonna think of nothing better than this. Like, this is it. Like, I don't know how. But it's hard. It gets easier though. Okay. The more you do it, the quicker you can memorize and shit like that. But
yeah, because I get stage fright on the way up here, so I couldn't imagine being in a room full of people.
Oh, nah, nerves gonna hit, regardless. You just get used to it. Like my nerves come and play with. You never know how another human being's gonna react. Like, and that's how I rap. Not everybody is gonna let me be in their fucking face.
Yo, we was talking about that shit. This nigga be right here.
Like, with his mask down.
So,
I know he's spitting on it.
But also, that's how I rap. My logic is, if you can't handle that, we don't battle. But also, I can't tell another human being, you know, let me yell in your fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's where my nerves come in. Like, and some of my friends be behind me tripping too. Like, you know, So it be hard, man. And it's funny as hell. You never know. Like, you could battle this dude. You thought he was cool. And this is the day where somebody finally decides to dish your dead grandma or something. And now I got to sit there and be like, how am I supposed to? Do I fire now? Or do I respect the culture? What do I do? That's where my nerves come in. You never know. Like
you see hella battle raps go wrong.
Like that Hurricane Heart.
That went fucking wrong. For sure.
Oh, shit. I get it.
Or somebody in the crowd could heckle you.
That's a whole different.
I got a question for you lyrically. who are some of your like influences, inspirations? You know, whatever, what have you.
In general or battle wise?
You can give me both if you want to.
All right, so in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big L, that's my number one. Big L, that's my favorite rapper ever.
Yeah, you got a crazy Big L bar.
I love it. Yeah, wherever you, something you gonna die like that.
Wherever you hate, you gonna die.
Yeah. Dollar. Y'all know who Dollar is?
Yeah, he
had the who
shot
the
in the
fuck
ball.
is that? That song was ass.
Yeah.
But everything else, Dollar had it. He died before he
Is that your miseducation of Dollar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
shit was crazy.
Dollar
okay,
is one
yeah.
of my favorites ever. He influenced me heavy. Early Philly rap. A lot of Cassidy, Cicero, Reed Dollars, shit like that. And Wayne, when he was on the lean. Prime Wayne, mixtape Wayne.
Yeah, the 2 lighter flicks.
Yeah.
You know, yes, he coming. Yeah.
100%.
Where'd you find this?
And in terms of battle rap, some of my homies inspired me for real, bro. Like when shit, I don't fuck with Sneezy at all. I'm gonna go on record and say that again. I just said it once. I'm gonna keep repeating it. Don't fuck with dude. Big fan though. He's one of the ones. He inspired me because Sneezy's style. We've never seen it. We've never seen. He's being himself. I think that's fire. Like I've never met a motherfucker that could just stand there like this and just body people like he does.
So comfortable.
Yeah.
And he's still loud though. It's crazy. You see it live. It's crazy. You don't get it for real till you see it live. And he's punching every bar. So he's one of the ones that used to Rum Nitty. That's probably
nice.
That's probably number one in terms of inspiration. And then Twerk. If only he could fucking get his shit out, because he's amazing. And recently, bro, it's been a lot of Geechee, bro. A lot of Geechee.
Okay, I like the list. I like the list. I can definitely hear the Philly
for sure.
aggression.
Yeah, for sure. I used to say "ock" and everything. Yeah, bro, it was big. It was a big thing.
Yeah,
but
you memories, my nigga. You brought up Cassidy. Oh my God.
That used to be. You couldn't tell me shit about him.
Oh my God.
That nigga put on the beat.
Nah, straight crack, nigga.
I'll never forget that,
Put a
man.
beat on.
It was like that moment would made me like really start watching battle rap at that time.
Yeah.
But at that time, it was like the 2-on-2s and shit on top of the rooftops and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Was it Jump Off? Was that what it was
that
called?
Jump Off?
So I remember when
With
Grind
Thesaurus,
Time was
Grind Time.
Grind Time.
Yeah, because Ilmac used to be one of my favorite battle rappers.
Ilmac amazing with the pen though. Still,
His third round against Big K was still
It's
one of my
amazing.
favorites of all time.
How he wrote that, you're trapped in the lips where sound. How
He brought
wrote
it all
that
the
whole
way
shit
back.
down was fucking crazy,
Man.
bro.
He used to clown me for listening to
Yeah,
him now.
but
All the
it's
time.
not his-
He
songs.
classified, but Ilmac even songs or battles,
Yeah.
he probably classifies as like a nerd rapper.
Mhm.
So people will do that, but the motherfucker got it, bro.
He was like writing movies.
No, his songs used to be, I couldn't listen to it, but his battle rap used to be
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
But I like it, like disrespectful niggas like Arsenal and
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
You know what
I
I mean?
dig that. I
That's
dig
when
that.
it was. I mean,
That's why people like me, man.
Yeah. The disrespectful shit that they could be on his,
I feel
on his
that.
shoulders. I leg drop him.
That's my thing.
Yo, yeah.
If you're amazing, right, with the pen, and you're delivering it like this, you know, I don't. It doesn't do it for me, bro.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
I can't.
the theatrics behind it is what get me. Because what's my man's name? You gonna get this work, nigga?
Love.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. That's the kind of shit I like. That animation.
Man, he brought the coffin to
Yeah,
fucking.
he put on a show.
They was in suits, coffins, and then he proceeded to murder that man.
That was too much.
Yeah.
That was so.
See, Lux been understood it though. Like a lot of people go up there and just rap.
Mhm.
Battle rap's becoming so big where it's like you gotta check every box, bro.
Yeah.
It's a performance.
Personality sells.
Yeah.
Not just yeah, you're right, but personality sells.
Yeah.
If you get up there and you loud and you performing, that's cool. So do all 70 of these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
what do you do different?
Different. Yep.
That's like Geechee Gotti. You know, for example, battle rap always been East Coast based for the most part.
Mhm.
All the dominant known people have been East Coast.
Yeah.
Right? Geechee comes from the West Coast. You get a couple of them. In Compton Crip. Rapping like a Compton Crip. That alone is selling right there. So when Geechee get on stage, I'll shoot you in your fucking face. We believe in it.
Somebody
Oh my God.
Did he get paid down?
It fucking sells, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so
Because as a fan, I'm having that same reaction. Like, what?
Like,
like, that shit sells, bro.
Like, is this a bit safe?
That's one thing I've been working on, man. It's trying to show more personality. Like when I battle and shit. It's cool to have bars and shit, but you know, I done rapped about depression. I done
Yeah, that one.
yeah. Against Sneezy, I was being funny. Like the DoorDash shit, I was trying to crack some shit.
I got beef with 5 guys. All that, man.
I'm glad you enjoyed the battle though. I really wish he got all 3 out because he's really good.
Cause I watched another battle of his just cause like,
And he probably bodied someone.
oh my god, I was like, yo, this on camera, this would have been like an amazing, this is style clash, but it's still unorthodox on both sides.
Motherfucker told me, pew, sound like Roadrunner running by. I'm like, I was giving Sneezy his props. Crazy.
That was fire.
That shit was so crazy, bro, because they asked me, they was like, so you a wrestling fan? Is Kevin Nash? And I'm like, yeah, like in what sense? They was like, Ghostt hit a bar referencing Goldberg, and immediately I was like, oh shit! Oh no!
You know, Sneezy's name is Kevin.
Oh,
so
shit.
if you really listen to the round,
I gotta go back.
I catered.
Wow.
I catered around where at the beginning I say this shit like had to go home and invent a persona because the man in the mirror ain't nothing worth bragging about.
Yeah.
I did the Bray Wyatt bar. Got reaction. Was surprised because he's newer. I referenced the boxing and Bray Wyatt. I don't know if y'all know about wrestling. Bray Wyatt is called the Fiend.
Yes.
So I referenced drugs.
Oh, hold on.
I say acting like Goldberg to be Bray Wyatt. But then I say you fucking fiend. But as I said that, that's when you seen Sneezy go, why you keep saying that?
Yeah.
He put it back. Why you keep saying it?
it
It was like, whoa.
I thought, wait, it's the first time?
Then I went into the Goldberg shit and I was attacking like, you know, his persona. Like I was talking about his ego as his downfall, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, I got to the fucking, they done put Berg in front of Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
The streak is ended.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him probably grew up on wrestling. I don't know if y'all did.
Mm-hmm.
Goldberg was smoking everybody, right? And they said he was on like 173-0 streak. Kevin Nash stopped that shit. So that was and they're saying Sneezy bodies everybody. So that bar was basically the streak is ended. The fact that he walked off just made the bar.
That's what I was just about to say.
Like,
That's what killed it when he walked off.
Ending, like, I tied it back though, bro. That's what I was saying. I do the so I tie it back and I start talking about his ego and shit, and I go, what I say? I said your ego is your biggest downfall. That's why you the same Sneeze and not surpassing any limits. You see, I'm just trying to teach you something that these other rappers didn't. What I'm saying is, even Goldberg was on top of the world. He never lost. Shit was different.
Yeah.
173-0. Until the Kevin is where it ended. You only hurting yourself. So I tried to tie the Kevin shit. I respect Sneeze pen and shit, so I tried to do shit I usually don't do in that battle, bro.
Yeah, that was
I feel that's one of my better performances.
Yeah.
He helped me a lot.
And that's what I was about to say. Inadvertently, he
confirmed everything
so
you was talking
strong.
Yeah, he helped my performance.
like the believability in that battle.
I feel bad for who he battles next.
Oh, yeah.
I feel so bad.
He got some proof. He got to
Because after watching the battles, like after that, 'cause I was like, there's a reason he there. So I was like, I went to go watch 2 other battles, and I'm like, yo, he really, really dope.
Nah,
So yeah, his next one,
shout out to him, man. He put on for the city, regardless of how like personal affairs aside, bro. He put on for the city, and he good at what he do, bro.
Yeah, watching that, do you feel like it's a line in rap that shouldn't be crossing battle rap? You know what I mean?
If you put it out there, yeah. If not, I feel like you know what you setting yourself up for. You know that, like I was just saying, that's one of my things I get nervous about. Like, you know, some people just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I may have crossed a couple lines against Sneezy. I may have. I may not have. You know what I mean? I could have said worse shit, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I think there's lines, but you have to draw the line. You know what I mean? You can't just always rap and not let it be known certain shit offend you. And the motherfucker be like, fuck your dead homie. And then you signed up for this shit, bro. You know it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I got like some do's and don'ts. Like you could get because I get in everybody's face. I'd be a clown, cornball. If I'm rapping in your face and you come do this to me and I'm like, don't touch me. That's not cool, right?
Yeah.
I let people get in my face. I've been pocket checked and shit. You could pocket check me. You could do all. It's just like we start pushing like real disrespect. Like you trying to knock my hat off and shit. I ain't saying I'm gonna just punch you, but give me what I give you. Bro. You know what I mean? Like, People probably, I've referenced depression. People probably be like, bitch, you should kill yourself since you want to. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool too, bro. Like, sheesh.
The battle rap is crazy.
That's what I was just about to say.
It's possible. It's possible.
You got to know that you're walking into the lion's den.
For some people, some battlers that are like technically local level, because I ain't gonna sound big, but I've made it past where I'm not local, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, so if you're not like being compensated and shit like that, and the motherfuckers say fuck you and your dead homies and you punch him in the shit, I mean, like, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm just in a position, I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I get in a fight on a battle, I'm not getting my second half. I mean, like, there go my light bill. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta spend my own money. Like, I battled a motherfucker named Prophecy, and I told him, like, in the battle, I only took this because I had a couple bills to pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, too. Because he did his thing. I'm also in a position where I can give shots to certain up-and-comers. And that's dope, too. Because I say no to a lot of battles. Battles I realistically shouldn't say no to. Like, the homies be like, why ain't you on that card? And I don't feel like it.
So what kind of battles, like, interest you? What ones, like...
All right, so,
what do you look for in a battle, I guess?
It has to be a good card a lot of times. Like the big cards... I don't give a fuck if I'm on the bottom. If I know it's a bunch of names on here and people watching, because I battle on iBattle a lot. That's my second home. iBattle is one of the biggest leagues in the world, right? And I actually get a push on iBattle. Shout out to Alexa now. Like, I'm talking, and I want to say iBattle is part of the reason I went to events and battle rappers I was watching in high school be like, what's up, Ghostt? And I'm like, damn, you know me? All right, that's what's up. So I look for styles make fights. I do not, though, bruh. I'm not going to lie. I don't like the white boy matchups. I don't like that. I think it's cliche. I think anytime a white boy going to be dope, they're going to match him up with me, right? And I'm going to explain why I don't like that. One is cliche, right? Because we all know why me and Cole Jams, y'all know why they booked that.
Because your first battle, like, you should not be battling. We was told that whole time, I'm laughing, like,
Bro,
there's no way.
Y'all know what y'all set this up for.
That's crazy how the universe works.
Yeah, like, I
It's
knew
like
that.
Mike Tyson and
They had no idea, though. I was going to dog him like that. They just, you know.
What's that nigga that was running on YouTube beating people, acting like he was beating people up? You probably ain't hit. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, Big Brody? Nah, the other one, Tyrone?
No, the little white boy, he was running around with the, trying to fight.
Oh no, we good. Something different.
He actually fought, what was the, Deontay Wilder in the gym.
Oh, the one that's always talking shit?
Yeah,
I'm hip.
You got a plug?
Yeah, go ahead. All right. What kind of plug? Hold up.
USB?
Yeah, should be. Take the, the PlayStation plug fucked up. Yeah, it's in there somewhere, bro. Checking the bag, actually.
I got one.
I don't like those, bro, because, like, look, first of all, this is how I'm going to break it down to, man. Like, my name Daquan, right? My name not Cody, right? And that's funny to say. It's funny.
Yeah.
But to put in context, my mom is not white, right? I don't know my dad. My only father figure is a black man. I'm from the Linden area, North Columbus. I do not identify with some of the like the comparison. Like, I battle a white dude that might be fire, right? There's a strong chance that if he brings a black woman home, it's a conflict of interest with his parents.
Right.
I don't relate to that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I battle Prophecy. I said your parents probably ain't even listen to rap music. Like, and that right there is why I don't like those matchups. I think it's cliche. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get what I look like. I get I'm a white boy, whether I'm a quarter black or not.
You just so happen to be.
Like, I don't. Like, even the people that be behind me on stage.
Niggas.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just.
I see them.
It just, I don't, man. It gotta make sense. Like, I'm battling a dude named Rubber Tongue in 2 weeks. He from the West Coast. He buzzing too. He got a name out there. I tell y'all why me and Rubber Tongue makes sense. Y'all, without knowing me, when you first see me rap, y'all believe me. Right? I got believability. People believe what I'm rapping, right? Now, I ain't saying I'm gonna just fucking get up and shoot somebody in the face. Yeah, we're gonna exaggerate.
It's art.
But, now, I mean, Rubber Tongue is a big, buff, tatted, like, white dude from Cali that's been to prison and gangbang. You know why they mad. Yeah. I'll do that when I get that one. Like, and he bullies people. My fault. Spit a little bit. He bullies people when he raps. You know what I mean? Like he fucking yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. It happened to me. I'm like, I can't. You know what I mean? Motherfucker do this to you. You just gotta be like, come on, bro. Yeah, like me and him make sense though, man. Like I get that one, but a lot of times I don't get it. Like you offer me a white dude, and his accent when he's rapping is like, "I'll grip a Glock." And you shot. I'm not trying. No, bro. You know what I mean? I'll grip a Glock. You're getting shot. You can't hurt. You can't hurt me, bro. You got a glass jaw. I'll give you 13 Ghostt. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. Match us up because we fired, man. Like not because of nothing else, bro.
That motherfucker's retarded.
That's funny. Yeah, for sure.
That makes perfect sense. Because when you was describing the one white boy they matched you up with, he was lyrical.
Oh my god, man.
That's probably frustrating.
I get it.
And that was the battle I was gonna talk about, where it's like the crowd had to hype him up, like yo, because you could tell he wasn't ready to stand in front of that.
Yeah.
So it's like by the second round, you sitting there just.
Is that Cold Jams online anywhere? I haven't seen it. It is.
Yeah, it's on Who's Hot.
Because I remember you told me about him.
Because
I did Cold Jams,
and I'm like told him I was like, I'm gonna be real. I don't like your raps. Just told him, but I was like, man, you cool. You know what I mean? But he just kept trying to push. I was like, bro, I don't. You got body the shit I watch. I was like, so it's not. I'm good. But you cool. You know what I mean?
He had a really dope bar against me, though.
For real.
It was funny because this is also dope, but if you ever y'all done worked with white people, right? Alright, so it's like 2 black people, 5 white dudes working, right? And y'all talking about hood movies and shit. And I ain't been proved fucking wrong yet on my mama. Every time that one of them white boys come out of nowhere, dude, you seen American History X? Every time, right? You talking about Boys in the Hood and shit. Yeah. That movie's fucking dope. I bet it is, motherfucker. Cold Jams had an American History X bar against me, and it was dope. He said something. He said, "Get your history X'd out face first. The only way he's banging on the curb." That's dope.
That's actually fire.
Okay.
And I told him. I was like, that was crazy. I beat shit down his leg.
Oh shit.
God. So you reference a lot of anime. Your shit. You got like a favorite anime? I feel like it's Naruto, but I could be.
Yeah, hell yeah. Naruto because it has such an impact on me. You know what I'm saying? Naruto #1, Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'm not into that.
Yeah, I am. My little brother used to watch it.
Attack on Titan done made it up. It done moved up some spots. I ain't gonna lie to you. Attack on Titan done moved up some spots. Let me see. Parasite, one of my favorites.
Okay.
I actually just watched that for the first time.
See, and I have that shit in my queue. I was like, I'm going to watch
fire, bro.
For real.
Elfen Lied, one of my favorites. That's underrated. That's older too.
Okay.
But probably them. I could go all day, but #1 Naruto for sure. Yeah, and then Yu Yu Hakusho.
Check it. I keep hearing people talk about Demon Slayer and shit.
Demon Slayer's dope. It's newer though, but it's dope. Yeah,
I seen one clip and it was.
Jujutsu Kaisen. If that stays where it's at, that's gonna be one of my favorites too.
What is it called?
Jujutsu. Look, if Naruto, you know what Bleach is, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so like if Naruto and Bleach had a baby, right, and that baby was good at sports and got all the hoes, it would be. It would be Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. For real, like. I reference anime a lot to try to stay true to myself.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like, because I've had so many people tell me, I don't get them corny ass Dragon Ball Z bars. I don't get that shit. And then they get up there and reference like SpongeBob or something. I'm like, alright, so which one more gangster? The motherfuckers shooting blast out their hand or the fucking sponge? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
So that's just me trying to stay true to myself.
No, that's dope.
When I reference anime here, crickets. If I go out of town, like New York, battle, they're like, oh, that was fire. Like, you know what I mean? I reference that shit here. Yeah, man, Columbus. I just want to hear violence, bro.
Yeah, I can see that. I definitely see that for sure.
Man, really, Ohio battle rap, like as a whole, because that's one thing too. I don't know if y'all know, Ohio battle rap's very hot right now, like nationally. Like we're making a lot of noise. Like a lot of the up and comers that people are looking for are coming from Ohio. So the last Crucible took place in Detroit, but it was the entire Midwest region, right? Out of the 24 picks, like 15 were from Ohio.
Oh, word.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Last year, not last year, but 2020, when they did it in St. Louis, they only picked 6. 4 were from Ohio. The final 6, 4 were from Ohio. So
wow,
we got some. Hey, if you can be considered a top dog in Ohio battle rap, You can go last in a lot of states. It sounds like I'm being biased. We got killers though, bro.
Nah, that's wild.
More of the story, we a wash y'all.
Hard
I
R.
picked 5.
Hard
I
R.
picked 5. Y'all pick y'all's 5 from your state, and we will do y'all greasy. Not greasy. Ohio the fuck up. All right, back to y'all. My bad.
Nah,
So
Get that
I got a question for everybody at the table because I heard this question earlier in the week and I was like, oh, let me bring this up. So you gotta choose one region to let go, music wise.
Oh, okay.
West, South, Midwest, or East. Which one you choosing?
Damn. Oh my god.
That's hard.
And every time I want to think of a region, I'm like, oh yeah, the artist is right in my head. Like,
I want to say on paper right now, and this is also prisoner of the moment, Midwest could be the weakest right now, like on paper. And if you think of like impact and shit, because the East Coast, a lot of all-timers are from the East Coast.
Yeah.
You get rid of the West Coast, you lost some more all-timers.
Yeah.
The South,
you can't.
Off limits.
Off limits.
um,
Because in my mind, I'm thinking anybody but the South.
yeah. Then we go to the Midwest, and you gotta break it down who you think. Like, I ain't been nice in years, so
Kanye, but
at this point,
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Point, bro.
Yeah.
I try. It hurts, but I probably do the Midwest. It hurts. Though.
Yeah, but that ain't heavy enough. Twisted, heavy enough.
You know,
Yeah.
Lupe ain't heavy
the main
enough,
heavy hitters I thought of was Kanye and him. Like, but see though, I can't get rid of the Kanye's first 5.
Yeah. See?
Oh,
See?
that's 5.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Different conversation now.
Yeah.
That's difficult, bro.
So I just know the South is unanimous, gotta stay.
The South staying.
Yeah,
Like,
for me,
that's-
definitely.
That's the only.
Definitely. As soon as they said that, I said, I'm not getting
You could name an
outclassed.
era, and you're picking somebody from the South at this point.
Oh, for sure.
Like, not right now, like. And it ain't. Remember, at one point in the South, it was just like specific states. Now, it's motherfuckers.
Everybody.
Jacksonville popping right now. Like,
Yeah.
hey, the motherfuckers is borderline battle rappers in Jacksonville because that shit be wild.
Real?
Like Jacksonville drill music, like Fulio and Young and Ace and them.
No, I'm not hip.
Them
Oh, I know
motherfuckers is
Young
wild,
and
bro. And I thought Chicago drill was disrespectful, bro.
Oh, that's the who
You ain't never,
I
yes,
smoke.
bro. Listen,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Do you know how
Young and
demonic that really is?
Yes.
Listen, that song. The average person in America has heard that song. You know what I mean? Everybody has heard, 1,000 Miles. Whether it was a movie or whatever. It's a wholesome song.
Yeah.
You can be
Real
black,
fun.
face tats from the hood. You can be white boy from the bird. You can be a Latino. That's a dope song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get on there. It starts all wholesome there at the golf course. And they're just referencing dead people on the hook. And it's like, bro, you just took one of the...
song.
There's nothing sacred
Say
no
they
more.
name and everything.
Yeah.
And she gave him
Yeah,
permission.
shit.
Kiki, it's like nigga.
Oh, it was a
Yes,
bad,
bro.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking
Like
about.
that's insane. Like you're a psycho.
Nuts.
That's insane.
They actually taking that shit off of New York, like drill music. When they talk about shit like that, it's like a whole thing going on right now. It's like you talking about killing anybody, your shit, like smoking any dead homies, whatever. They're not playing no shit. Yeah, it's all bad for you.
Wow. They're going to play it at your trial.
But that's and that's where I'm falling. I was like, it's fucked up that they doing that shit. But you got people really like who I smoke, bro.
I watched.
They was like,
Bro,
don't
the end of Who I Smoke, bro, the motherfucker really, he talk about Fulio getting shot in Houston.
Wow.
And he say verbatim, and I ain't dry snitching, bro. You wrote it, you recorded it, you released it. You know what I'm saying? He says verbatim.
So Rap Genius.
I was in Houston. He said we let off, got the drop. He said I'm pistol packing in Houston. I got the drop. He said he let off shots and went live. I was thinking like, fuck, man, that bitch ain't die. And I'm like, okay, so I remember when Say Cheese was posting Fulio got shot. You just told us that was probably
Wow.
Yeah.
They telling on themselves this shit
Easy.
now, man. Like,
Wow.
Shit.
the whole name.
It's this clique from the Boston area called the HSM, the Headshot Mafia. That was like one of the biggest RICO cases ever. He said they was acting out murder scenes in music videos. Like how they kill people and shit.
Jeez.
Is it worth it? Bro,
That's
like,
the dumbest shit.
I don't get it, bro.
The inspiration come from real life, I guess.
That's too much. That's too much.
I feel like it's like levels to that.
Yeah,
though. Like certain shit
like,
you just don't
bro.
talk about.
Yeah.
You acting out the murder scenes,
Bro, wild as fuck, dog. Like they was, bro. It's a video. I've seen y'all the link. It's wild.
That's
Like
crazy.
it's wild. Like that whole case is wild as fuck. They was pulling up on the little scooters you could rent and popping people. Like, bro, that's not even a clean getaway. You just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say your
You just
lack
don't
of care
Yeah,
is.
that's 15 miles per hour, bro. Like,
What a fact,
you know what I'm saying? Like somebody fucking around outrun you, bro. Like I done seen some skate. Hey, a motherfucking dog get loose. You running faster than 15 miles.
Yeah,
You're not getting away on that scooter, bro. Like, you just don't give a fuck.
You have no intentions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, you get caught.
that shit's wild.
That's insane. Yeah, music is going crazy these days, man.
I also want to get back to that too, making music. I want to break that stigma. You know what the main stigma is.
Yeah,
like,
right back
you
to
know,
that song, yeah, for sure.
A lot of them can't.
Question though, because this is something I've always wondered. How come we don't see a lot more? Why do you think we don't see a lot more like mainstream or like bigger artists jump into battle rap
Okay.
as opposed to just like sending songs back and forth?
What
What keeps them from the ring?
What I think is there's not enough to gain for a mainstream artist to get. Okay, so I'm gonna break it down like this: the best battle rappers, not the best rappers. We're talking about the art of rapping, writing lyrics. The best rap I'll put my dollar on this. Best rappers in the world. It's not motherfuckers that's good at making music. For a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's a motherfucker in a cipher on the street corner right now
Mm-hmm.
that'll wash everybody. And he ain't never recorded a song. That's the essence of rap. That's what rap really is. Rap is nitty, rap is gritty, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say that to say I think some of the best lyricists in the world are battle rappers. Loaded Lux, Daylight, people like that. They're rapping
Daylight.
circles around.
They're like
lyrics.
crazy.
So you got people like, and this is kind of a hot take, right? Let's say we grab like the top tier lyricists on wax. We grab a Kendrick Lamar, we grab like a Lupe. There's a chance they're getting washed because there's no flow patterns or nothing. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying their pen doesn't hold up. Because Joe Budden could rap his ass off.
Oh, man.
Oh, but yeah.
He hopped in the ring and he got fucking washed. Because the pacing is different, the rhyme structures are different, a lot of, you know what I mean?
It's a different science to
So I
it.
think there's less to gain. Because Drake was entertaining Battling Murder Mook some years ago. And people don't know Drake been supporting battle rap.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And Drake played it off.
Mm-hmm.
He looked at Mook like, you want to battle me, you got to get through Surf first. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but Drake said it. Like, he flat out, he did an interview. He said he would love to.
Mm-hmm.
He's got too much going on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Drake got all these endorsements and shit.
Yeah.
He getting a battle rap talking about shooting your child. I don't know if that looks good for your endorsement.
brand.
You know what I mean? So I just think there's not enough for him to gain.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them, though, I think they'll get cooked. I think some of them know they'll get cooked, so they don't.
So I was about to say,
You put anybody in the world against Daylight. You put one of them top tier, like let's say, like, I don't fuck who it. You know,
Absolutely against the
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Absol was amazing.
Absol
It's
was
just
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
but it went against him, and I don't lost. I'm
Daylight's
honest with you.
amazing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was clean, but it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I think too. I think that's the reason too.
That
More
makes
they
sense.
can't- It's harder than, you know what I mean? It's just harder. And you got too much to lose, bro.
That's what I was just about to say, because you big deal on wax,
Yeah.
and you say you decide, all right, I'm going to battle. There's going to be an event.
Right.
There's going to be footage. And then you get in there, and they got footage of
Bro.
15 minutes, you get your ass handed to you.
Freeway was the prodigy on Rockefeller, bro.
Oh, man.
Freeway, Beans, and Memphis Bleak. I grew
Yeah.
up on Rockefeller.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember when Jay-Z got fucked up Bleak's career a little bit because he said he gonna be better than me.
Yeah.
And we all took him serious like that. And then Bleak was dope, but he never made that leap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Freeway cemented. You play What We Do right now,
Yeah.
motherfuckers know what we
Yeah,
do.
it's
You
a
know what I
ring
mean?
off.
So
Man.
I feel like that Cassidy shit fucked Freeway up.
Yeah.
He couldn't
Yeah.
recover from that.
Yeah, that hurt him in the street.
Yeah,
big
like put a
time.
beat on, like. And Cassidy blew up after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, that makes sense.
The fact Cassidy's still battling is hilarious too.
Yo, because it's not good.
He's so outdated.
It's the
It
rhyme
bothers me.
pattern like he just does is the same like
2007.
punchy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so. And you've seen it. Who did he battle? He battled twice, didn't he?
He battled. So when he first came back, he battled Disaster. He beat Disaster because Disaster was scared from what it looked like.
I remember that.
He didn't out rap him though. Disaster's also lyrical.
Yeah.
He used to be one of my favorites though, and then he got cringy to me. But he a legend though. So
Did he punch what's his name Sirius in the face?
punched the shit out of him.
Was it Math?
Yeah. Math told him do it.
Dude.
Now, was Disaster the one that cracked the shit on stage?
No.
Nah, it's Daylight.
That's Daylight.
Daylight's amazing.
You boo me one more time. I'm
I'ma
a boo on stage.
Yeah, okay.
Man of his word.
I think Disaster tried the shit on stage, and they grabbed him before he did it.
Nah, Daylight.
No, that was Daylight.
He was really about
That's
to shit on
Daylight.
stage. They pulled him off the stage.
I
That's pure
swore this was
Daylight.
maybe he
Disaster
threatened to
punched
do it.
somebody.
Okay, all right,
Disaster
maybe.
Disaster punched Math, and it was only crazy because Math was known for punching people.
Hey man, back up, bro, because his hat, the brim.
Yeah.
Are you mad because I'm styling on you?
No, that's different. That's
That's
different.
somebody- yeah,
Punched
somebody
Serious
different.
Jones. He knocked Serious
Oh, that's
Jones out
right.
in front of
Yeah.
1,000 people.
Pushed him and like hit him and pushed him back and shit. Yeah.
And then
Matt, stay punching somebody.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure Matt punched the nigga on stage because the brim of
the
his hat touched
irony.
him.
of
No,
talking
that's a
about
different.
Math-
That's a different one. The
You
styling
sure?
on you, yeah, that's years
Math-
before that.
Yeah, that wasn't Math.
Math-
bro.
okay.
You watch the video. He's talking about
Are you
the
mad
because I'm
styling
styling on you.
Yeah.
Plus the callus on me.
So,
I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit.
Yeah. You just
Why you
straight
shut
like,
me?
right, what
Yeah.
the-
Fired on him and ran.
So
I
they-
ran too because bro was reaching.
Reaching.
Yeah.
Like niggas in the gym.
Yeah, like, he
You
got
gotta
done.
chill.
Like, the irony of bringing up Math, he was there when I battled Cold James.
For real.
Math seen me battle. He gave me some advice and shit.
Oh, that's dope, though.
No, Math a legend, so I
Yeah.
sucked it up. I'll cook you too, but he a
I
legend.
just saw the joint he did with Method Man.
Fire.
Fire.
That was dope.
That was amazing. He
Meth-
they did a one round back and
Meth-
forth.
I battled in front of Meth.
For
bro.
real.
And
Word.
I did not know I battled in front of Meth.
Oh.
Do you think it's best you didn't know that you battled in front of Meth, or
Nah,
does
I
it
wish I
matter who in the
knew.
crowd?
Turned up more.
Nah, my shit was fire.
He said
I
no
was
better.
confident. I battled Fate, another person making noise in the West Coast. And the venue was Method Man's studio. It was an iBattle card. iBattle Gates to the Garden collab event.
okay.
And I battled, it was a little one-rounder. I knew it was Meth's studio. I didn't think nothing of that. We're in Staten Island. Like, you know, if you're in Staten Island, it's going to be Wu. They love Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, yeah.
come to find out, that motherfucker was sitting in the corner. Like, so I'm outside, and the league owner, Lex Luthor, he like, hey, Meth fucked with your material, bro. I'm like, oh, he got the app? You know what I mean? I thought he was watching. He's like, nah, bro, he's here. I'm like, what? This one has been over. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he's out there watching the battles. I'm like,
Why didn't nobody? Oh, man.
That's
I looked at Lex,
crazy.
I got a co-sign for Meth. He's like, yeah. I'm like,
That's hard.
that's a flex. Right there.
Man, that's a
And the OG New York niggas love the rap battles because
Yeah.
anytime they have like the big events or whatever, you
Oh, they
see
do.
See
Bust.
Busta,
You see, yeah.
Puff, yeah, all
Yeah.
them just up there watching that shit.
That's a co-sign though, bro.
That's
Hell
That's
yeah.
that's
To
a
catch-
hell of a
absolutely.
Yeah, that's a hell of a
He ain't
co-sign.
even cussing no more. Still rapping his ass off.
Nasty.
He could probably do good in battle rap because he's around. I think that's another thing with the industry artists. If you're not involved in the culture, you won't understand because culture changed so much. That's Cassie. I don't think Cassie was involved in the culture for real. That's why he's still rapping like it was 2007.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
I think Meth could probably.
because that one round that they did, I thought was amazing.
It was dope. It was filmed well and everything.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like, and this is me being biased because I'm a battle rapper, they pre-recorded it. I get it, but
Yeah.
come on, man. Y'all should have rapped to each other, you know. But it's dope Meth even entertained that. Because he's in a position he ain't got to do none of that. I still can't believe the motherfucker see me rap, bro.
That's a crazy flex,
Man,
man.
bro, that shit's insane.
Oh
This
shit.
nigga like a unicorn for real. For real. You'll never see him.
I think that speaks volumes, though, about his character.
Mm-hmm.
He was out there sitting down watching the battles, chilling.
Soaking
Like
in
you're
the
not.
culture.
That's that. Like you're not, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you're not who you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on stage with the mic. Yeah, we about to get this.
Yeah, like that's crazy to me, bro.
Mhm.
But y'all might got a point. Maybe it's good I didn't know because I could have, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
Mhm.
I'm about to freestyle more. Everybody.
Yeah.
God, man.
About to put on a whole different show.
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up, man. Shit. Let me think. Now you mentioned something earlier, and I want to go back to it. You said you went to Brookhaven?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
You went to Brookhaven?
Yeah.
Okay.
OG 04.
Oh, for 2012. Yeah,
Okay.
8 years after.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went to Brookhaven.
Yeah, I'm an old man. Yeah.
I used to rap in the hallways and in the lunchroom and shit. I used to
Absolutely.
have a book bag full of notebooks, and none of the notebooks was school shit. I just filled them bitches out.
Them lunch table ciphers is.
Yeah, I used to rap like Cassidy, bro. People think I'm gassing myself, but I literally used to. That's how I used to rap. I just remember like I busted a rhyme in the cafeteria, and all I remember is the punchline was like, it's like '09, so it's fire, it's ass right now. Though. I said, "You bitch, take more balls to the house than Fitzgerald," and like everybody at the table jumped up.
Yeah.
Back then, I was wild. Now it's like, bitch, he about retired. You know what I'm saying? Back then, they like,
That's the number 3 option, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Definitely
shit.
Brookhaven. That's part of what molded me being ready for like, if you was ass at Brookhaven, they gonna tell you, bro.
Off the rip.
And they're not gonna be like, I didn't like it.
That weak shit out of here.
Ass.
No pass.
That shit is ass. And they gonna be on your, I rap better than you. I don't even rap. That made me ready for battle rap. You know what I mean? And I done battle randoms on campus and shit. I battled the one dude, he's trying to fight. He got cooked up.
That probably feel good though.
He
You
got
know
cooked
what I
up.
mean?
He got
It was like,
cooked
oh, you want to fight me over
Nah,
there?
because he thought it was something else. I got
Mm.
bangs, blue eyes, and then he ain't want to do nothing for real. I told him like we'll pack your ass out. He's like, what? I'm like, you doing all this yelling and shit? Just chill, bro. We just rapping. It's not that deep, bro.
How often do you have to tell people that people kind of understand that already, like it's rap? You know what I mean? People don't take it that far.
I don't like bullies and I don't like people that glorify like a tough guy image or street shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I throw the disclaimer, but I've tried not to. You know what I mean? I feel like I shouldn't have to say it. I feel like just respect me as a man, bro. Some people need disclaimers, though. Some people need it. You gotta tell a motherfucker sometimes, like, look, bro, I know, I watched Naruto shit, we will fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to, though. We really don't want to. Like, we don't want to get in no trouble. People dying out here, we don't do none of that, but motherfuckers will push it, bro.
At the end of the day.
You gotta throw it out there. You gotta throw it out there. Like,
We'll beat your
I got a homie, too, he'll tell you verbatim every time. He'd be like, I ain't no gangster, I ain't none of that. Cause I go to church on Sunday. I work 5 days a week. He's like, you want to fight? We could tussle. If you want to shoot, we can shoot it out. And then he'll carry on with his business.
That's terrifying.
Just say it politely.
Just so matter of fact. That's what I like about it.
That's the quiet one.
This isn't the first time he said that.
I think too, though, man, for real. I know I keep jumping back and forth, but I'm having fun. I like this shit, man.
Nah, I'm happy to have you for it.
So, I think y'all like some of the battlers in Columbus, bro. Like, my dog Scopes is nice, bro. Scopes like a legend in Columbus hip hop in general, bro. He's been outside for a minute. Like he's won competitions and shit, like little freestyle competitions at like the fairs and shit like that. That's, I'm being biased because that's my dog, but it's the truth too.
All right, bet.
Demo got it. He just need to get serious. Nice. Stitch Him Up is dope. He really from New York, but he is one of the forefathers of Columbus battle rap. So Stitch has my respect, and we really ain't like each other at first either. But that's my guy now. Stitch a little more lyrical than others. He do a lot of wordplay and stuff.
Okay.
I think you would like A New's whole image of a battle rapper. That's another forefather. A New's whole thing is I'm an OG Crip. That's his whole like when he rap. You know what I mean? He got an old school style. He rap like an OG.
All right.
So some people don't like it. Others like it. You know what I mean? Like,
You have to check that out. Yeah.
I think you would like A New though. Like,
Check that one out.
Yeah, because it's definitely been awesome introduction into Columbus battle rap. Like I had no idea, or into Ohio battle rap because I didn't realize it was that big.
Ohio. So the biggest is Fonz. I don't know if you ever heard of Fonz. He's on URL.
I've seen his name.
Fonz
I
amazing. He's from Cleveland though, but Fonz I never met him. I seen him on an interview shouting me out because I was from Ohio. So Fonz understands his position, and that's why I respect Fonz. Fonz knows what he put on for it. He don't have to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I know how it go. Like, if you feel like you've been writing, you done did fucking 100 battle rounds, and that's what it took you to get here, I don't owe y'all shit. You know what I mean? But Fonz, I respect that. He's amazing. Casino from Cincy's on URL. He's not getting as big as a push as Fonz, but he's dope.
I've seen his name.
He's dope. Marco Mazzi. Cincy got some hitters too. So I think Columbus, Cincy, and Cleveland probably got the bigger hitters. Toledo got something too though. Like it's this dude named Payne. Nice. This dude named Rec is nice. And then you got a couple from Dayton and shit, but Ohio battle rap is big, bro.
Do you have a preference on where you like to battle? Like, do you like to battle at home or do you like traveling?
I like battling on the road.
Why is that?
Because people say I'm gassed. So like, anybody that's like in a local space, right? A lot of people can't sell tickets, whether you battle rap or it's hard though. I get it. Like it's hard to get support. It's very hard. You know what I mean? Like, and you also to get support and shit, you can't be that guy. Like you only support people. That's fair. Now people don't want to support you, so I understand though. Like I'm just fortunate enough that I can sell tickets and shit. I've never sold under 20 for a battle ever. Under that's my minimum. Like
flex.
That's why I get paid what I get paid in Columbus. You know what I mean? Like I've literally sold the most. I think when I battled Chef Trez, if you watch the footage, you could tell the building
That place was packed.
I sold 70 myself for that event because he gave me a stack with 40. And I ran through the physicals, and then I did a door list with the rest, and it was like 30 plus on the door list. AR confirmed this shit too. Like, so I think I got a stigma that I was gassed because I would bring fans out. You know, they would cheer for anything I say. I am somewhat gassed in Columbus. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't battle me in Columbus. Unless, you know what I mean? I got the because Sneezy's from Columbus, and if you watch that battle, it looked like he's not even from here with. You comparing the reactions, but he's so dope. He got them bitches still. But it's hard. Like Ghostt. Ghostt was not shitty at all.
Right.
It was so hard for him to get reaction. I felt so bad for him when I battled Ghostt. If you watch that battle, Ghostt rapping his ass off there.
Oh yeah, he said one of us to tee off.
Yeah, that was fire. They're not budging. I'm up there like, they're not budging. And I rap. I say one word. Yeah, I'm like, so, yeah, I prefer
Don DeMarco.
I prefer battling on the road for sure, bro. Bang. If you watch the Ghostt battle, it's crazy because as soon as I introduce myself, I'm like, 2 T's. They like, yeah. I'm like, oh man, he lost.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, I'd rather battle on the road, bro. And I like that shit. I like if I go somewhere and I see I'm battling a crowd favorite and motherfuckers is ready to boo me. I like shit like that. Like that shit drive me. Like I'm used to that. You know what I mean? That's just where I thrive. Like, oh, y'all think I'm shitty? Bet. Let's rap.
I like that. You walk into the battle like, you think I'm pussy?
Yeah, like, I like that, bro. I like that. I like earning respect.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's hard. Yeah.
That rap fun as fuck. That's one thing I can say to you. That rap's fucking. It's like a sport. It's so fun, bro. There's a lot of cheesy shit that goes on in the culture. I'm always talking shit about battle rappers and shit, but it's so fun, like actually battling, bro. You make experiences with people and shit too. Like, I just told this motherfucker for 12 minutes I'm gonna shoot him, I'm gonna eat his kids, I'm gonna fucking kill his dog, snap his mom, fuck that girl last night, and then come to find out, damn, he cool as hell. Damn, I distracted you for 15 minutes, bro. Like, damn.
And that's why I always wondered, like, is there a limit? Because, like, how can you somebody just threaten my whole existence and everybody I came with?
Like, if you know what it is, like, prime example, you hoop, right? You hoop, shit get intense, niggas be ready to fight, but then after that, they be like, oh, good game, bro.
But some of it just be so believable.
You gotta have mental toughness. 100%. You have to have mental toughness. Because there's a lot of fragile ego, alpha male ass motherfuckers out here. Somebody do this, they already mad. Like, why? I use that example. I'm sorry.
He all up in your motherfucker like this too.
Don't point that in my face. It's a battle gun. It can't go off.
Nothing's coming out of here.
You gotta be mentally tough, bro. I know motherfuckers I want to get in the ring and they be like flat out like, I can't let nobody get in my face like that. I feel you, bro. Then it's for the best. Because I deserve it.
Because in my mind, it's like, because it's like you never know what somebody going through, and it's like, because I know a lot, and especially in a lot of your raps, you talk about like how you lost people, and I'm like, yo, how do you mentally prepare to deal with all of that and still put on such an amazing show?
And then get shit talked.
And then had it right back at you. Because that's like,
I'm actually so glad you mentioned that, bro. Because recently I've been put in a box in my battle career. I'm like a struggle, real talk type rapper, right? Let's put in context. In 16 rounds, I had like 4 or 5 real talk rounds. That means I barely do it.
Yeah.
This is my opinion. I think I do it so well. When I did it, it gets highlighted. Like the depression shit I've referenced in battles and shit. I'm not just doing that for me. That's what I want people to understand. Like I got screenshots in my phone, people texting me like, bro, I cried watching that. Like, thank you. Like, and I didn't realize at first, when I first did it, I just rap's my outlet. I don't talk to people. That's how I was. I write. and I let it out. I never knew the shit would get. I battled King 8, if y'all ever seen this in one round. Talk about wanting to kill myself and shit. I had no idea how that would translate.
That shit was all over the news feed, man.
That shit translated. And I was like, okay. And then since then, I'm like, all right, when I need it, I'm going to let it out. You know what I mean? But that's also me showing personality, bro. That's me. My image is me. My image is my image. Like, that's one thing. I don't have to maintain one, because what you see is what you get. Like, yeah, I got Naruto bars, motherfucker. I watch Naruto. Yes, I might rap. I wanted to kill myself before. I did. Yeah, my homie's in prison, right? Yeah, I work for a living. Like, this is all shit that I rap. You know what I mean? This is me. Like, I don't give a fuck, though. Like, what you gonna say? You can't get no dirt on me. Multiple things can be true. Yes, I work. Yes, I watch anime. Yes, I like Marvel movies. Yes, we will beat this shit out. But yes, I'm very cool and I don't want to. I mean, I avoid confrontation. We will fuck you up. You know what I mean? So I'm saying all of these can be true. Like that's what I, you know.
For sure.
I do reference about friends dying and shit like that. I just try to, it translates well. And, you got the power to tell other people's stories, bro. I'm probably not the only person that done lost it. I know I'm not. People done lost people to gun violence. People, especially as men, bro, men be depressed. But the stigma with men, we not supposed to talk about it. We supposed to just take our blows and keep it pushing. So when I rap these sad-ass rounds, it's a lot of people that feel me, like, you know what I mean? It's a lot, bro. I done probably told a story about a motherfucker that was fighting demons for 20 years and he never knew how to say it, and I said it for him, bro. That's why I do that shit. Like, it's deeper than just me, because I done been there. You know what I mean? My life great, and I'm still like, because it ain't really nothing that could really trigger what people don't understand. Like, a motherfucker that fight depression, like, it ain't really just, you sad this day.
It's not just sad.
Your life could be great. And then you go home, you get in bed, and you hate life, and you don't know why. That's what they don't get. Like, that's what makes it worse. Not we're sad. We don't know why we're sad. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And then you get sadder. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. We're men, bro. Like, we not supposed to. Because the stigmas, you crybaby, you acting like a bitch.
Boss up.
And then the stigma you got in your head, like the devil on your shoulder, violating you when you're depressed. Like, you really in here crying. Go get some bitches. Go get some bitches.
Yo, get the fuck
the angel crying with you. I'm like, damn, bro.
Man, you ain't here right now.
What's that mean? Your body will tell you what it wants. It's like, go get some pussy. Yeah, man.
Oh my God. That's hilarious, dog.
I think believability play a part in battle rap regardless, though. It's kind of cheesy, though. I ain't saying go fucking shoot somebody in the face so your bar can land. But it helps. Like, it helps if you tell me, like, I smacked the shit out of you. And you really look like you would smack the shit out of me. That helps. I'll be like, all right, he might mean it. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
a good bar.
That's like the prophecy dude. Shout out to prophecy. I'm using him as an example. Prophecy telling me I got the Mac. It doesn't hit for me. And prophecy's dope. I like him a lot. Like, he cool as hell. He humble dude. He don't get out his body. He just grinding. He a dope up and comer. You know what I mean? But I was explaining that to him. Like, just him saying that for me personally. Some people don't give a fuck. They'd be like, it was fire. Who cares? I'm not that guy.
Didn't feel it.
Like, I gotta believe you somewhat, or I don't like it.
100%.
Like, you're not about to get on stage, dusty as shit, and tell me you sold all this dope. I don't believe you, bro. Unless you sold it before you got here.
I was about to say, you still ain't hit the story yet?
You middleman, ain't you? All right, I got you.
Just taxi.
Oh my goodness.
You reference Marvel movies. You got any favorites? What's your favorite Marvel movie out there right now?
Civil War up there.
For real.
I love Civil War. You don't love Civil War?
The problem with Civil War for me.
It's a slap box.
You feel me? Don't nobody really get hurt.
I waited so long for Civil War to become a movie. That's probably why. I liked Endgame a lot. I did.
It's crazy.
I seen a lot of people they felt it was a little rushed. I liked it a lot.
Nah, Endgame was crazy.
I loved it.
Let me see. It's not fair because Captain America has some of the better movies.
The Winter Soldier fight
Winter Soldier's
scenes,
amazing.
So top tier. That highway fight scene.
Yeah.
I still go back and watch that from time to time. Just to,
That knife fight?
That knife fight. Yeah.
Shit, I'm waiting on Moon Knight. I can't fucking
Oh
wait,
man,
dog.
that shit looks nuts.
I was kind of mad at first though, because it's on Disney. I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be as violent as it should. Then they dropped that new picture. You could see the blood stains on his fist. I'm like, yes, he's violent. He's violent. He gotta be violent.
That's what he was telling us about.
I don't know much about him.
Yeah, I'm cinematic Marvel type. You know what I mean? I'm not hip to the comics.
I got hip to the comics because the movies. I went back and I'm learning about it. Like even Invincible, like the Kirk. You ever watched Invincible?
Hell yeah.
That shit was amazing.
People didn't know that was a comic. I'm like, that's a comic. Yo.
Yeah.
It gets worse. Y'all think it's violent now. Wait.
That's what I was saying. I read it on Wikipedia. Like a whole 200.
Like The Boys. Y'all watch The Boys?
Yo,
Yeah.
crazy.
That comic is wild as
Fucking
fuck.
insane. The show's actually like the plots are a little better. They turn it to a show. The comic is just fucking. They choose violence every panel. It's like damn. Because Garth Ennis hates superheroes. Like the dude that made The Boys. Because he made Preacher too. And Preacher's fucking fried. Like
I haven't seen Preacher.
I ain't watched it. I just know it's fried. Like I know about the comic.
Yeah.
Garth Ennis hates the idea of superheroes. So The Boys is pretty much satire, dog, and superheroes. That was the comic. Like,
Preacher is nuts.
Yeah, see,
the early
Preacher's
comics
fucking
is
insane. Like I'm
crazy.
saying, like Garth Ennis has made some shit.
So he just really don't fuck with superheroes.
He hates the cliche superhero shit. He hates it, and that's why The Boys comic. I tell people like I think the show's better because the comic, like I said, is just violence and fucking.
Smut.
There's no plot.
So you would love it.
There's no plot in the comic, bro. Like it's just fucking. They wake up and they tied the black forces as tight as they could, and they get the work going. Yeah. As tight as they could with a fucking steel reserve.
Yes.
The cup, the wine glass. They kept it classy a little bit. They just broke the bitch when they was done. Instead of bringing it back,
Have somebody wait.
Y'all niggas out of control.
I have to read that shit, but that sounds fine.
That shit is wild.
That's
I think a lot of the better shows right now came from comics or like books or something. I think Lock and Key's dope. That's a graphic novel.
I haven't checked it out, but I have it on my queue to watch.
That shit's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watch foreign shit too though.
No.
Yeah, that's his whole thing.
You watch foreign shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be real, bro.
Yeah. I'm looking forward. So like my girlfriend, she's from Thailand.
She watching the K-dramas, don't she?
All of it. So I just watched All of Us Are Dead. Yeah, and I try to tell
I
them
ain't
about
finished
it.
But it's fire.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't like the ending,
was
but
You watch Hellbound?
not yet. I saw like the first 3 episodes.
Did you see how my nigga lit up when he had? I got a connection. Here we
Because
go.
it's like, finally, every week I come over here and
Y'all
get
watch foreign
roasted.
shit?
No,
I watched Train to Busan or whatever it's called. It's some foreign shit I will watch because I know it's gonna go crazy. Like Squid Games was nuts.
That's what most shit we naming is Korea. Like Korea got it. They got it.
they huge come up
And
this year.
I was gonna turn on what was it called? All of them are dead or something.
All of Us Are
You ever
Dead.
seen
Yeah.
Train to Busan?
Yeah, that shit's nuts.
All of
And
Us Are
they
Dead is
reference
basically-
it. Yeah, and I know
it's
they
the
reference
same.
it.
Yeah.
It's literally High School of the Dead as a show, like the anime High School of
I
the
didn't
Dead.
know it was 10 episodes or some shit like that. I thought it
Yeah.
was a movie.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm down to watch the movie, but
Nah,
10
it's-
hours of my time.
Nah, I get it. I
to
suck at
this.
binge watching.
Oh, it's like, there's only certain shows I can binge watch and be cool with.
That's the problem. I
That's
binge
just
watch
like,
the same shit.
Same
I start a new
shit.
show. I'm turning Fresh Prince on, bro.
I need to watch it.
That is me. These niggas have been telling me for years, like, there's so much shit you gotta watch, and I'll be trying
So
to,
much
but then I'll be like, but living single on. So
Yeah, like that 70s show is still on
Yo,
Netflix.
if they,
Yeah.
if they didn't take The Office off of Netflix, I would have never started watching like random shit. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I got Peacock
That's
just for The
what it
Office.
is.
So
And I'm watching all type of shit. Especially, I got Amazon Prime and shit.
I love Prime.
Yeah,
Prime's
goes
got some
crazy.
shit on there.
I think that's my like least used out of all the
I've
streaming
been
apps.
spamming HBO Max. I ain't even gonna lie to
You watch Peacemaker?
I was just about to ask that next.
Yeah.
Peacemaker's fire.
I've watched. I'm not up on the new episode, but I've watched everything else.
I'm
Yeah,
too
I got
behind,
you.
but I know what happens because I always go look shit up.
No,
Like,
there's
conscious.
some new episodes.
Yes,
I can't-
spoilers don't bother me. Like, I'm
It
that guy.
depends. It
I'm that
depends what
guy.
it
Though.
is.
Tell me what happened. I don't know why I'm like that, bro. I be wanting to know, and then I see it, I'm just as excited. Like,
See, it depends with me. Like Game of Thrones, I didn't want any spoilers before I watched that shit. This Spider-Man movie that just came out, like I'm looking for
I wanted
spoilers
all
and
of
I'm
them.
hoping it wasn't
Yeah.
true.
I
Like,
wanted all
okay,
of them.
that's fake. That's fake. You know what I mean? Just so when I got to the theater, I'm like, yeah, nigga, it was real. You know, like, it's just different. You know what I mean? But I don't.
yeah, it was real.
Yeah.
I tell people too, bro. That's one of my favorite fucking experiences. Is like, I swear, bro. It's not a lot of shit is fun. It's like even people that like aren't big into Marvel, going to an MCU, one of the big films. Not like just anything from the like seeing Endgame in a packed theater when it first came out. That's an experience.
When that motherfucking hammer lift up,
bro, the theater lost it. I'm like,
and then they flashed the who did it, and the dude next to me, we both was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, bro. My cousin, Nick, the portal opened up, and the Wakanda people came out. My cousin, he all thugged out and shit, right? You know how they do the chant? I look over, he in the chair. He doing the chant.
Hell yeah!
He was just a crip like 7 minutes ago.
But also Wakanda forever.
Yeah, you feel me? Like he just. My one homie, we watching. You know what happened to start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look over, I could see it. He wasn't. I tap him. I feel like my uncle died.
First time we went to go see it, I was asleep in the theater.
We worked like a full shift that day. You feel me? And it was like late as shit. It was like 12, like when it started.
It was like the first showing at the theater in them the deluxe chairs.
We got some warm food set up in the highest seat.
Y'all both passed out,
bro. The seats were crying. We woke up as soon as the portal was opening.
I got
like, what the fuck?
I got sleep apnea, so I know I ruined the movie. We just sit there, just out.
Yeah,
woke up, portal snap. I'm like, oh, who got the hammer?
No, that's right. I was like, yo, this fight seems crazy.
I took the homie, bro, on a random like Wednesday at like AMC Linux, so you know I got taxed. This motherfucker falling asleep. I'm like, wake your ass. These tickets $19, bro. Wake your ass up. Like, it got to the point I got sick of waking him up. He woke up when shit got real. He looked at me like, yeah, my bitch, quit talking to me.
Oh shit!
He's like, got some warm food. We was in there just chilling.
Some recipe for disaster.
And they had the little lunch tray, so you ain't had to like hold your shit.
Yeah,
sleep.
Yeah,
I
went to see.
What a Tuesday?
What's that shit? The Nun, one of the Conjurings. And don't do drugs, kids. We was on some lean, bro. And I just woke up to the bitch's face in the screen. Like, I ain't remember nothing. Like, I'm like, oh. I woke up like, oh, she ugly as shit. I tapped like my shorty right there. She looking like she fed up because me and my homie Mojo, we reclined like, you know, she ain't know we was drinking or nothing. I told her after. She's like, yeah, y'all dumb as hell. Like, let's woke up. I'm like, man, is this movie ass? He like, cause I don't know. Them seats is traps, bro.
Yeah,
man,
they really are. They got way more comfortable, man. And they got some. They got a heater in it now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Niggas stop playing with me. I'm gone.
Good time.
Like clockwork.
So I wanna ask y'all too. Like, did y'all already watch battle rap at all? Before like y'all watched me, did y'all already watch battle rap? And it was kind of like, oh, he from the city, so it made it like
because
Trig put us on. He told us about you. It was in the Trig.
it was like the first time we had Trig on.
Yeah,
and then like everybody honestly kept telling us like, yo, Ghostt.
Yeah,
it was like
Trig really like that. But that was like the
LJ, Malcolm, everybody told us like, yo, he the one.
Trig could really do this shit if he wanted.
I believe it.
I've sparred with him.
For real.
He got it. That's my dog. I've known Trig for years.
Trig has told us that they sparred, a couple, and he
Trig got it. Trig got it.
But because he,
I don't sound arrogant. I cut you off.
No, you good. Go.
It sounds arrogant. It's not a lot of motherfuckers, and I've always felt like this. The style of rap I choose to do, like in battle rap, is somewhat simple because I punch a lot. I real talk. I can do doubles, triples. I can do that type of shit. I could go lyrical miracle if you need me to, but it's a lot of people whose pens I don't respect. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was dabbling with rappers in the city, and I'd be thinking like, I'm just not a dickhead. I ain't gonna shit on nobody. But you know, the competitor is like, man, I'll wash you. Like, you know, we get on beat together. If it's a beat where we just rapping, soul sample or something, I get you out of here. Trig, one of the people where I'm like, I gotta rap. You know what I mean?
I believe that.
Him and Trip Fontaine.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know I battled him on Twitter, like on the timeline before.
Bruh.
Like we both dropped like little like clips, and Trip went crazy. So this is what happened. Motherfuckers know who Trip is.
Yeah.
He's got Columbus and Dayton, so he's got like double the base. And this before I was battling, this before I was now. You know what I mean? So, you know, Trip like had like the popular kind of thing. Like a lot of people be like, you got him, Trip. My shit was more battle catered though. Like the and Trip, that's big bro. That's my dog for real. Like him and Trig, them my dogs for real. Like So Trip, his shit was dope, but mine fit the modern battle rap shit more. I say that to say Trip could do the shit. He don't even got right. Trip can freestyle and wash somebody, bro.
That's what I keep hearing. Like he can just freestyle for hours,
And it makes sense too. Like it ain't he's just because I could freestyle for like 20 minutes, it just won't be the greatest. But also my problem is like I'd say freestyle with y'all, we kicking it. I'm gonna start battling y'all because my brain is trained.
I like that.
Yeah, my brain is trained.
The false setting.
Yeah, Trip another one. I respect his pen heavy too, bro. But Trig for sure. That's what's up. Trig gave me all the shout.
He put us on when we first had it.
Yeah.
Oh, he knew. He been new.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to battle for years, bro.
Cause like I'm trying to think. I watched battle around the time. I'm trying to think, who was out around that time? The JC versus Chilla Jones battle was out.
That's legendary.
Yeah.
Right. Like I remember that first drop.
That's
still
actually who I was referencing to. Chilla Jones seen me. It was like, "What's up, Ghost?" And I'm like, "Bro, you know who I am."
That's crazy.
I'm like, "Damn."
That's nuts.
Cause I think that's one of my favorite all-time battles back.
That's the I hate all your fucking
Timberland or Nike.
You getting your ass whooped and everybody in the first team watching.
No, he said Timberland or give you choices. Timberland or Nike, face the tree or get chin checked. That shit was fucking crazy, bro.
Jesus Christ.
And like, yeah, that battle made me huge fans of them. Then I used to watch it back further. Ilmac, the Source of Grind Time stuff. What was the last like? Bill Collector used to be one of my favorites when he first came into Proving Grounds.
When he was funny and shit.
Yeah, I got the burner.
That's what's up though.
Mm-hmm.
So that means like you saying that you've been watching this, you've been in trenches. So you have an idea of what makes somebody a good battle rapper. So I'm humble. You're not just rooting for the city. You're like, nah, he's
Nice.
Yeah, because watching your battles made me, because I wanted to see like what, because it felt like why they keep putting these people in front of Ghost. So I go see what their resume is like. Yo, they're dope as fuck too. And then it just sent me down a rabbit hole. And then I started hearing names like A-Ward and names that I remember from when I used to watch like heavily. So I was like, oh, this shit is grown way more. Because before it was just like 2 or 3 battle leagues.
Battle rap's so huge and so small at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, because I remember there's like UK battle leagues that will pop up too.
They're selling out
like,
venues for 3,000 people. Yet if you ask the average person if they watch battle rap, a lot of times they'd be like, no. Well, in other like the East Coast, most of them watch battle rap. You know what I mean? Like it's other places where you're like, I mean, kind of wilding out, right? You know what I mean? So,
wild style.
So, it's crazy they made it on there though.
I thought that was amazing. That's how they made it.
Yeah, Hitman.
Hitman
Holla, Conceited.
No, what's the big one?
Charlie Clips.
Charlie. 3-0 Charlie.
I was on the
3-0 Charlie.
I was on a car with Charlie in November.
For
That was
real.
dope. I opened it up. That's Prophecy, the white dude.
Oh, okay.
We opened that card up. It was Charlie Clips and A-Ward was the main event.
3-0 Charlie.
A-Ward's amazing too.
For real.
It's another one, bro. Like he came up to me after I battled somebody. We was on a card together, and he like, "Sorry, I missed your performance, Ghost." I'm like, "What?" That's the part that's still on register to me now that I'm making waves and shit. Like, you know, like battle rap's big, but it's huge. So like, I get shouted out by a known battle rap media personality or something, and I'll share it on my IG story. And like, typical person don't realize. Like, I seen a list that dropped from who Tone Bro is.
No,
and battle rap, you probably seen him on Caffeine. He interviewing. She dropped a list.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And I'm on the list of like who's gonna have a breakout year, and nobody knows why that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I shared on my story, and only like one person from the city got it. Like he like that's crazy, bro. I'm like I know. Like, damn, bro. Like
yeah, because it's and that's one of the reasons I love this podcast is to be able to have access to things I wouldn't have caught otherwise.
So like about the event one time, bro.
For sure,
it's fun, bro. Battle events are fun as hell. I think nothing will compare to a URL event because I've been as a fan twice. I've been one in Houston, one in New York. But being there as a fan is so fun, bro. Being there as a rapper is kind of shitty because you gotta rap and you know what I mean. Like it's just But being there as a fan is so fun, bro. Especially if it's a good battle. I mean, and you cheer.
It's like watching a fight.
Yeah. Like ooh. And we done had some hitters in Columbus. Like we done had some crazy battles, bro. Like J Slash versus KJ is a really good battle to watch.
Okay.
J Slash is also from Columbus. He didn't start here battle rapping. He got his name hot in other states, but he's from here. Shout out to him. This is his brand, man, on a mission. So J Slash and KJ, shout out to KJ, that's my brother, Heartless Gang. KJ from Dayton, Slash from here. They had a battle, and Slash been on URL. He been on RBE, shit like that. So Slash got the name. And so as a fan, you're watching that battle, and they did it at TOT, but they didn't do it on the stage. They did the pit. You know what the pit is, right? Everybody's around it. Yeah. That's the feel. That's dope.
They're the ones I love to watch.
Yeah, they give you that feel. Like, so KJ's fucking leaving Earth on Slash. Like, and I'm just like, you know, the bias in me, regardless, KJ cooked you, Slash. Heartless game. Because that's my member. So KJ's wilding. Like, this one round, one rounders are hard because
that's what I meant to add.
Most of the time, you go second in the one rounder, you won, unless bro just bombed on you. KJ going crazy. I'm looking at my homie like, bruh, I don't know if Slash could win this thing. Slash go just as fucking crazy. So that was a really dope battle to be in the building for. The field was there before it started. Slash walked up. He walked up just like this. He like, nope, yep, don't go nowhere. Gather around. He been talking all that shit. Let's go. I'm like, oh, you know, you watching as a fan, like.
So battles just pop off like that?
They can.
That's dope.
They can for sure. Like that helps. Like the intensity can help. Like a battle where you know these like that was what me and Sneezy was supposed to be. Motherfuckers knew we had some type of animosity and shit. They knew that. Like Slash and Stitch, another battle. Their entourages are on stage talking shit to each other. We could bet right now. I got 1,000 on it. Something like that shit's dope to me. It didn't translate the violence. It didn't just the intensity was there though.
That also, because that's one of the things. I don't want to keep you too long, but one of the things, judging in battle rap. So like I was listening to Nora's podcast this past week. He said that there's really not as much accountability now since they took away like judging, because he said the promo battle killed battle rap.
Yes.
And I was wondering, like, how did you feel about that?
So
about that statement. Yeah.
I see where you're coming from, right? But I think battle rap being opinionated is partly what makes it so enjoyable. Because the debates that come along with battle rap. Like right now, like he referenced Lux, right? When he had the suit. I think Cal won. That's a very unpopular opinion, though. So you see your face?
That made me feel some sort of way.
But since no winner is declared, that's what makes it fun. I could sit here and say, well, Lux choked, Cal did this, Lux had one good
was
round.
A real nigga.
You see what I'm saying? And then I could go, like, and this is not how I feel, but I could debate that with what I do with him. That's his dad. You know what I mean? That's what I think makes it dope. It's the debates like that. Look, he ready. Look, I know.
Yeah, let me go ahead.
I like that though, because like you said, it brings it forward and it allows for those conversations, that exchanging of opinion, and in this current climate where everybody's on, you know what I'm saying, social media, dropping what they think and what they feel, that's a way to inadvertently boost it. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody
the
saying
debates is when people tap in.
Absolutely.
I'm 1-0 in judge battles. Just want to throw that out. You're gonna like what you like though. So also judging is hard in battle rap.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Cause that's my line of thinking too. I'm like,
if you've been like gang banging your whole life and shit, right? And you watching this battle rapper, his whole stigma is, you know, he rapping about that type of shit. Versus if you're a hip hop historian and this is a lyrical miracle rapper, which one's gonna translate for who? If it's a post battle, how do you call that? You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna make a perfect fucking example. There's a few unpopular opinions I got in battle rap. I'm not gonna lie. Like I got a couple. That's the biggest one though. Cal 2-1. I'm dying on that hill, bro. Cal 2-1.
That's what's up. That's
First round, Lux lose by default. He choke. You lose the round.
that's fair.
You choke, you lose the round.
You study, you go. Remember?
No, that's fair.
Second's close. Third is landslide, Lux. He was down 2-0. His third was just so good.
He made it a moment. So
that's Hitman and Verb is like that. Like the consensus of Hitman and Verb. Hitman was up. Verb's third was so fucking good. He won the battle, but he only won one round, and it's like it don't make sense. But the debates
round is the biggest round, man.
Yeah,
that's
that last impression.
You get packed out in the third.
Yeah, that last impression. Oh shit!
I try to pick up every round, bro. But I don't be picking up it. I be thinking I'm picking up every round, bro. Like, a lot of times the round you think is the best probably gets received the worst.
Really?
It's crazy, bro. Some shit you know. Like, before I battled Chef Trez, my second round, I knew it. I told everybody, this the round in my career. Like, the DreamWorks bar is probably the bar people quote by me the most. Do you know the bar I'm referencing?
Not word for word.
I battled Chef Trez, and I rocked the building because I had to, I said, Put you on a t-shirt, the thing burst. I said, collateral damage, get your team hurt. Banana clip, looking for trouble. Fishing with a half moon like DreamWorks, so that's my big bar. I almost didn't use it.
Word.
All I had was looking for, I said banana clip, looking for trouble. I'm fishing with a half moon like DreamWorks. I think that was the original punch. I didn't build around it or nothing. I'm like, man, that's just okay. Don't know what the fuck I was thinking. My homie told me, like, put that in your round.
Wow.
And that's one of my more known bars, is that fucking bar. But it almost didn't even make it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he didn't tell me that, I never used it.
That's crazy.
Shows
That's
what the fuck I
crazy.
know, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't think it was that crazy.
No,
Like,
that bar's insane.
that's what people told me. Like,
Yeah.
that's your best bar ever. Like, ever. I'd be like, damn, for real.
I mean, that's whew.
Trash told me everybody in your legs everybody in your crew get their legs broke. Ghostt, I'm talking about a cash per person. That shit was so fucking crazy. He was bombing on me up there, bro. I felt it. You can feel it. When you get bombed on, you can feel it. Like, you know. Like, in that first round from Trez, I'm like, I lost this one, buddy. Like, I lost this round. Like, I knew it. Like,
I remember watching the battle, like, oh yeah, after he got this one, and then after
yeah, bro.
he just started going, like, his mid-first one, I was nervous. It was,
bro, the witches soup shit, the whole, I'm just like, bro, how the fuck you think of that,
I'm like,
bro?
he just came to Columbus and did that?
Yeah,
I'm like,
damn,
bad.
bro. He told me this shit. He said, I came in, creeping though, shots went off, and miss him, and Leakis dome. News asked the neighbor what happened. She said the house was haunted. I seen a ghost. I'm just like, I'm sitting there like, Jesus. And this before the mask, this before COVID, so I didn't have nothing to hide my face. I don't know how to hide it, bro. If it's fire, I'm going like, I don't got the poker face.
And
bro.
that's what I was just about to say. I couldn't be on stage
I
and
don't
shit
got
like
it.
that. Because I'd be like,
I
no!
battled this dude LSG, bro. His second round was one of the best rounds somebody ever rapped to me. His second round, he talked about me referencing depression and shit, and he used it as an angle. He did what he's supposed to do. He capitalized. Basically, his angle was, bitch, you ain't the only one to go through shit. Never said I was, but he did what he's supposed to do, right? Like, even work, there's nothing wrong with working at DoorDash, right? But in the second round, it gets sneezy. I made it like it was the worst shit in the world.
It's all about presentation.
Like, bitch, you take care of your kids. You ain't in the streets.
You get a check.
You got the baby in the stroller. Deuce 5 in the center console. I got the baby in the roller. Ah! You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like, so they'll make anything sound bad.
Sound like
Like,
he's a good father.
yeah. Bitch, you just bought a house? You know what I mean? Like,
Bet your credit. Great.
you got good credit, but you in the streets though. This motherfucker ain't in the street. He got good credit, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's all how you say it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That motherfucker LSG said something about his homie. I just know the punch was, lost half his life to the system, came home and lost his other half to the streets. And I'm like, you see me on camera, I just hit his chest like, yeah, I don't know how to be like, somebody say some fire shit, I can't sit there like,
Can't pretend like they're not.
nah, if it's fire, it's fire.
Yeah.
But if it's ass, I'm going to tell him, 100%. I can't say like, I do that on camera. I'll shake my head, no, or I'll be like, that was terrible. Like, I try not to talk over people and shit, though. The Sneezy battle, I was 100% talking while he was rapping.
Yeah,
He was talking while I was rapping, too, though. But I felt like that came with the territory. This is a grudge match.
Yeah.
You should know this is going to happen. I wasn't going to argue with him, but when he said certain bars, I was... Like, even he said the shit, white boy, I looked, I said, Mom, you white? Nah. Oh, okay. And I let him keep rapping.
Talk about doing something to your girl or something. Though,
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because nobody believed him.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
So do you think there would ever be a rematch, or do you do rematches?
I didn't want to battle Sneezy at all.
Oh, word.
He called me out. No, he said he wasn't that prepared. Looks like he wasn't, but that's on him. He called me out. You know what I mean? The Sneezy battle doesn't make or break me. It was a big battle for Columbus. Sneezy's hot. He hotter than me. His name is hotter than mine in battle rap. Maybe not in Columbus, but in battle rap in general. So yes, it gave me a boost for the year. 100%. Like it did more for me than it did for him. 100%. We're not gonna shy away from that. I will never not. I give credit where it's due, but I wouldn't battle him again, bro. You know what I mean? And the fact I got personal and shit, I don't want to keep. You know what I mean?
No, it makes sense. I get it.
The girl bar, that shit was funny as hell though, because the specific incident he's only met her once. He's referencing a specific incident. She had an attitude, so I sent her ass upstairs because Dick run this house. Got attitude, so you take your ass upstairs. Embarrassing me in front of company. Yeah. You gonna be mad? Go upstairs. You can't kick it with us. Yeah, you can't kick it with us. Go upstairs. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah,
you know.
I thought that's how it went.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm mad Shorty ain't arguing with me because I hold it down, so she ain't gonna argue with me. Like, she took her ass upstairs. Man. If you don't put it down, just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed today, y'all, because I think people gonna click this episode and assume like I'm just talking about battle rap. I feel like we was everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Because like,
But it kind of tied in though.
Oh, yeah, for
About
sure.
anime, it
'Cause
ties
it's-
into my material. Yeah.
it's all competitive.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's that common thread. Before we get out of here, can you tell the viewers and listeners where they can find you?
Oh yeah. I'm on Twitter and Instagram. The word, not the letter, _C SEE _ Ghostt with 2 T's. Instagram, Twitter, the same. I got a battle coming up in 2 weeks, man. I Battle No Coast collab out in Chicago. Ghostt vs. Rebelton, big card, main event. Ellipsis versus XQZ. Ellipsis is from London. It's a bigger name in London. XQZ is from Chicago. That boy Penn his pen respected by like the Ilmax and shit.
Okay.
So that boy got a pen. Co-main is, y'all ever heard of Jada Nightwing?
Mm-mm.
He's on URL. He's a newer guy, but he's a star. He battling Father Focus Confucius, and then the real main event, Ghostt vs. Rebelton, man. It goes down, man. Ghostt vs. Sneezy Bo out now, man. Just if you can catch me. If you can't, it is what it is. No hard feelings, man. North.
There it is. Any parting shots, fellas?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good. I've been
Be
excited
safe
to
out
do this
here.
forever now. I'm geeked. I can't wait to just go home and start working on it, knowing what I know now.
For sure.
Fire.
Go ahead and send us out.
Tap in, Shots Fired Battle League on YouTube. Do some homework on this, man. I'm not the only one in Columbus. We got some dope talent. Shout out to Peaches, First Lady. We even got women talent, man. Just do your thing. Tap in.
Yeah.
Oh, before we leave, shout out to Maddie Mo, the host with the most mojo. You already know. Shout out to CEO Hayes. You know what I'm saying? Top.
They just did an episode together. That's out now. And shout out to Matty Mo because he literally promotes us every single day, at least 5 times a day.
Yeah, we got an interview with him coming up soon too.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally every time. He probably did it while we was recording. But no, that's the homie for real.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, nothing else, man.
And just like that, we gone. Pew, pew, pew. Everybody gonna die tonight.
Muzzle.